Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
You're hiding something. You're speaking wrong.
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Well, that sucks.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me
He
before.
didn't in the last
Why do you
time.
want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you
I'm
think?
sure she didn't in the last
There's
time.
no
though.
reason to refuse.
He
Besides, there's a
didn't
lot I
know
wanna
about
ask her, too.
Marble in the last time, though. I'm sure of it.
Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. To my surprise, I saw Ota sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
I don't trust this. Well then, jag hänger on the wall. The specials are written on the chalkboard. There's a table in front of the sofa. It's a menu, it has the writing on the back. There's a poster on the wall. Fire. Stool. The bar counter. There are bottles lined up on the counter. There's a TV on the wall. Beer tap. There are the bottles of alcohol on the shelf. The refrigerator. There's a music playing over the radio. A painting of Saint Sebastian. It looks like he's bothered by something. Iris is standing next to me.
No, I didn't tell him to come.
I don't believe
He
you.
just showed up on his own.
He must have told you about this place.
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama always depends on the kindness of strangers even since she opened Marble. Ever since she opened Marble.
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle. I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
So, Iris told you. I don't know if I should believe you or think that why you would lie about that. I mean, I wouldn't suspect anything if he told her to. I guess to keep up the fact that she didn't call him here. But she wouldn't have. She would. Something is up.
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Ota, you little shit. When I woke up, I was laying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memories was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my chest, neck. I shut up rubbing my neck when I looked over at the counter and saw a monster standing staring back at me. That's true, don't they? It took me a few seconds before I realized it was Mama.
Looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Well, back to check everything. It's a menu, it has writing on the back. There's a table in front of the sofa. There's the special art written on the chalkboard. A hanger on the wall. A flyer. There's a poster on the wall. There's a TV on the wall. A beer tap. There are bottles lined up on the counter. The bar counter. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. The refrigerator. The radio. There's music playing over the radio. The painting of Saint Sebastian. stool. Mama is polishing the dry bonita.
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course. I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days. Ota, the boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational. Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Oh. Oh shit.
Iris! No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Good. I think Mom and they ran out of the marble.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time. That sick bastard!
Why is he wearing a polar bear outfit? Oh god. You know, maybe that's Ota, maybe this is all set up to get us away from Iris, thinking that she's just a victim instead of involved somehow.
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
He came up fairly quick after the polar bear, so that's not good.
Or
that idea that this is fake. I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel this wet on my palms. The energy raised high frame, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, taking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of the time isn't itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long range. Shortly after, the image changed.
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
She doesn't survive in any time now, does she?
No!
I guess the Iris is doomed. Oh. Oh.
Ota.
Right. Well...
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
No.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
Doesn't make sense.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops
Not
killer.
necessarily.
There's no way that's Ota.
They could just
Too many pieces
copy,
don't
but...
fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
There are pipes on. Hold up. The good is to have the lines straight. Straight that. I just for the interrogation. There's a PC in the corner. Desk in the middle of the room. The boss is sitting in front of me. The boss. Not just boss this time.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person. That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju. The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what Aiba found out.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
You're acting strange, boss.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think
Yes,
happened.
this is quite a downer moment, so maybe
Stay
that
away from
strangeness
Tessa!
is excused.
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped,
But so
he
far
rushed
in
onto
this
the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the
a
polar
fair
bear
bit of
costume.
people are acting strange.
He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
Boss is sitting in front of me.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renji were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous. Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him. Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me. Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
I mean, there does exist one, but that makes it harder to believe that they would do anything to Iris. We don't know about that in this timeline though.
There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris. I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Right, let's go to Cold Storage Warehouse and end off this recording session here. Maybe they say something first. I stepped into the Cold Storage Warehouse. The air conditioning weren't running, but it was still cold. Temperature hadn't risen much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Right. Hey there. Not the best timeline to meet. Well, like I said, I'm going to end this recording session here. I hope you all have enjoyed it. I see you all. I hope you all have enjoyed this couple of episodes, and I see you all next time. Goodbye.